Hey guys, how's it going today? This one is completely my opinion, but I'm going to tell you why I'm leaving the timeline. About a year and a half ago, I had some of my equipment stolen on the way to church. On a Sunday morning, got stolen out of the back of my truck. When I got my insurance money back, I decided to upgrade my delay pedal, and I went and got what everybody was talking about, the Strymon timeline, because this is what you need, right? This is what you have to have on your board. This pedal, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this pedal. I actually really like it. The sounds that you can get out of this are fantastic. What it's capable of are great. For the way I lead worship, what I'm doing, the way that I'm playing, this is overkill. And this is a lot of money for something that I'm not getting the use out of. There's a lot in this that this can do that I'm just not doing. So why wouldn't I go and get something that fits my needs better and get some of the money back on this? Because you can sell these even after use of a year. I've had it for almost a year now. I could sell this and probably get close to all of my money back on this, because that's the type of resale value you get on these pedals, because they are extremely high quality delay pedals. I have no problem with Strymon stuff, except that the price of it, I can't justify keeping this when I can get something that fits my needs better. I've just recently changed up my pedal board a little bit. I've added a Boss ES5 switcher on there, which I will talk about in a future video, and what I do a review of it when I get there. Right now, the delay pedal that I have on my board is the Boss DD500 that I'm borrowing from a friend of mine. It's also an extremely high quality sounding pedal. I'll do a review on that later as well. But I'm trying some things out on that, and I'm going to be doing some different presets and things like that on the ES5 once I get it all set up properly. There's one major component of this pedal that I don't like, that I wish I had back, and it's one of the reasons I'm switching. Before I got this guy, I had the Eventide Time Factor. That is an older pedal, lots of use out of it, also really loved it. But one thing that it had that this does not, something as simple as USB connectivity to my computer. I know I can connect through MIDI to my computer. That involves me going and buying MIDI stuff that I don't want to interject more complications into what I'm already doing. The thing I liked about the Eventide, I could set up all of these presets on my computer, have it all set, and recall it back into that pedal really quickly. It was really nice. It made a lot of my setup time really good, because I could have multiple delays set up for each song, and when I was going to go play a song for that weekend, I would just load that back into the pedal and have only those songs set up in the pedal, ready to go, load it real fast. So the fact that this doesn't have that quick little thing for me, it's, once again, this is my opinion, it's just a little thing that I can have back and get some money back and be able to use some of that money towards something else. Something I really want to add onto my board is a good reverb. I want to add another overdrive pedal onto my board. So those are things that I want to work towards. So I'm gonna drop the money back from this, get it back, and go with something different, and hopefully be able to invest that money back into some other things. So like I said, I'm trying out the Boss DD500 right now. I may actually go back to the Eventide, because I really loved it. I loved what it was capable of doing. The only reason I upgraded to this is because it was what everybody else had on their board. And that's not really something that I need to have this kind of money just sitting on there if I'm not going to use it. I could use this in a way that would be more beneficial. I could get more out of it. But there's just sometimes I don't have time to invest into something like this when I know how the Eventide works. So we may go back to that. We may buy this DD500 from my friend, who's not in a rush to sell it, but he'd be willing to, and I could get some money back and be able to invest into some other things that I'm needing. So yeah, I do really like this pedal, but once again, this is just completely my preference. I need something that fits my workflow better, my available time better, and I've got enough other things that I'm doing, both with church and family, that I can't invest the amount of time into this that I need to get it functional. There's a lot of money in this thing for me to use one setting and just tap in my tempo. That doesn't work for me. If I can have a better workflow for me to be able to get back to pulling some settings off of my computer, dropping them into the Boss ES5 like I'm gonna be able to do, that is more usability for me at a better cost and getting more use out of it. It works within my time and my workflow a little bit better. So that's what I'm gonna do. For my needs, it's overkill. And for my purposes of how I wanna set things up, I just want the USB port back. So I don't wanna go buy MIDI stuff to only use for this thing. I don't need it for other stuff, so let me just get the things that work for me. So that's my opinion. You can completely disagree. You can go down in the comments and talk about why I should keep this, better ways to use this, whatever. I'm completely okay with that. But my opinion, this just isn't the right pedal for me. It's gonna go away, and I'll be selecting something else here soon to go on my board. And let's be honest, I'm a little bit one of those guys that don't want everything that everybody else has. So if I can have something different that serves my purposes, I don't want to go against the grain for the sake of it and sacrifice quality at all. That's not what I'm trying to do. But to get what fits my needs better, to have something that's a little different and all that, it's worth putting this up on Reverb, getting some of my money back, and investing it into some other things that I know work for me and that I can roll with for quite a long time. So let me know what you think if you want to down in the comments. That's my thoughts, and I'll be coming out with some changes to my board, what I'm doing now and how things look here in the near future. If you like this video, you can go do all the things that YouTubers tell you to do, the likes, the subscribes, the bells, things like that, and we'll see you guys next time.